Merry meet everyone. I'm going to be doing a reading for Ashanty18. I am sorry that I haven't been able to get to your reading before. It's just been a little crazy with I have a whole bunch of emails and a whole bunch of readings I need to get to. I'm going to be doing question and answers for this reading. I'm going to be using the Fairy Tale Tarot for this one. It's a lovely deck. Highly recommend it for any person that's really into the tarot and wants something different. Very good deck. It has a whole bunch of information in the book. The book is great. And it's a really, really good deck. So she has 3 questions for me. And they're pretty much yes and no questions. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do 3 card spread for each one. And see what happens with the response. So let's see. Today is my little day off to relax. No work, so I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy. The weekend's here. And I could just take some time for me and relax. Love it. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving yesterday with my husband. And it was very, very nice. Did a big turkey. Very, very nice. Okay. So I think I've shuffled enough. Okay. You have 3 questions. So I'm going to put 3 for each question down. Okay, 3 cards. The first question is regarding move. If you're going to stay or you're going to go. The next one is regarding your education choice, if it's the right one for you. So I'm going to move these like that. And the last one is if you're going to have love in your life coming soon. So we have 3 cards as well. Okay, so we're going to start with the first one. And your question was, will I be able to move from where I'm currently staying in the next coming months? So if you're going to stay or are you going to move? Okay, so this is the first 3. The center card is the 8 of Cups. And this card in reverse is telling me that you're not going to move right now. When the 8 of Cups is in reverse, 8 of Cups is always leaving. Okay, and this is the brother and sister fairy tale. Haven't read this fairy tale. I don't know it. So, I will get into that soon, but I haven't read it. But what I know of the card and the intuition that I'm seeing here is that you're pretty much, there's something within you that you don't want to move. You really are happy with certain things around where you're living right now. You see here the girl, and she's like kind of cuddling the little deer, and it seems that you have some things that you're in between, leaving and not leaving. So you're very confused right now. You don't know if you should move. But the center card is this card, and it's telling me that you're not moving for now. Okay? And if you have moved, then it's saying that something within that move wasn't the best for you. Okay? But it's saying here that, you know, it's not the best choice right now not to move at this moment. Now, the other 2 cards are going to be supporting. We have the 3, this is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay? And it's saying that it has to do also with finances, the reason why you're not able to move. It looks like you want to move, but there are certain things financially that you can't right now. So there has been some changes in your finances, and that's why the cards are saying that right now wouldn't be a good time for this move. Okay? And then the last card is the Empress in reverse. This one I did read. This is Cinderella fairy tale. And this one came in reverse, though, and it's telling me the Empress is always about abundance and fertility and things that are blooming and growing. But and it looks like you really want a better place in the sense of physically. You know, you want a nicer, newer place, and you sometimes feel that it's not going to happen. But it's coming in reverse, and it's saying that it has to do with finances, and everything's pointing to financial struggles right now, and that you can't right now make that type of move due to your financial circumstance. Okay? So that is what these cards are saying right now regarding your move. So right now wouldn't be the best time, and it's saying that you're going to have to wait a little bit in order to move. Okay, and if you have moved already, it's pretty much indicating that you're going to have some struggles in that. And so it's basically, the cards are advising not to rush the move. Take your time and have a little patience. I know it's hard sometimes when you really want to get away from a situation or a place, but that's what basically the cards are saying. The next card, the next line that we're going to do is, am I making the right choice in my education choice? So that's the center card. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. This is the Hansel and Gretel card. I did read this one. This is a tale that talks about trust, and these two brothers and sisters went through so much, and at the end they came out victorious. They went through a lot of struggles, and they helped each other out in getting out of the situation. But they placed their trust on the wrong people, and they were in danger. So, but like I said, they were very well protected throughout this journey. So, related to your question of education, it looks like there is something negative about the situation. There is something that you don't feel comfortable with. And it has to do with people around you. There's maybe people that are not supporting your educational choice, but there is something there that's telling me that you need to make a decision very, very soon. But it looks like I said, there's something having to do with family members that isn't correct here, and that's why you're kind of doubting why, the choice that you've made. The other card is the Three of Swords, and this is the Nightingale and the Rose Tail. I haven't read this one yet, but it came in reverse. This card is telling me that the reason that this situation isn't the best choice, according to what the cards are saying, it looks like you're not happy with this choice. You want to change the choice you've made, and you want something better for you. There's something that you really want. And you see the woman here, and she's kind of looking out through the window and seeing what could have been. That's the way you feel. You feel like you could have done something better, you could have made a better choice, but due to circumstances, you were kind of forced in making this decision. So this card is saying that you're kind of dwelling on the past and trying to see how you can make a better move or better choice. The next card is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Now here, this woman is stuck in this castle. She can't get out, okay? And it came up in reverse. So it's saying that the blockages that you're having to get out of this situation and for your education, you're going to get out of it. Okay, you're definitely going to get out of that blockage that you're in. You're going to get out of that problem. So it's saying that it's just a matter of time, but you definitely are going to get out of this castle and get out of this blockage that you're in. So it's basically saying that you're going to make another decision. You're going to have to wait a little bit. And maybe it has to do with finances. What I'm getting is the financial circumstance has kind of played a domino effect in your education. So you have to kind of postpone certain things, but you are going to go for it after all this is over with, which is pretty soon. Okay, the next question you had is, I had a reading and said a new love will come in my life, and I was just wondering, will your cards say the same? So let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and pick the center card. I'm running out of time. We have the Knight of Coins. So this is looking very positive so far. Just join me in the second part of the reading, and we'll continue with the love area.